Introduction to Logic. Introduction. Our knowledge is interrelated by logic. It forms the fabric of the sciences by ensuring the consistency of the statements that compose them. Thus, logic is the study of the methods and principles used in distinguishing correct from incorrect reasoning through the evaluation of arguments. It is a normative or prescriptive discipline. By this, it is concerned with laying down the rules for correct reasoning. The purpose of logic, as the science that evaluates arguments, is thus to develop methods and techniques that allow us to distinguish good arguments from bad. Basic concepts. What is an argument? An argument is a group of statements, one or more of which the premises are claimed to provide support for, or reasons to believe one of the others the conclusion. Note that the statements that make up an argument are divided into one or more premises, and one and only one conclusion. Components of an argument. What are statement, premise, conclusion, inference, proposition, and truth value? A statement is a declarative sentence that is either true or false, or that have a truth value. Example, no wives ever cheat on their husbands. Truth values are the truth and falsity of a statement. Premises are the statements that set forth the reasons or evidence. Conclusion is the statement that the evidence is claimed to support or imply. Concepts related to arguments. Reasoning is a special mental activity called inferring, what can also be called making inferences. In the technical sense of the term, inference is the reasoning process expressed by an argument. Therefore, to infer is to draw conclusions from premises. In place of word premises, you can also put data, information, facts. The following is a useful and simple definition of the word infer. Examples: you see smoke and infer that there is a fire. You count 19 persons in a group that originally had 20 and you infer that someone is missing. Proposition. In the technical sense, proposition is the meaning or information content of a statement. Note that, for the purposes of this course, proposition and statement are used interchangeably. Non-statements. Unlike statements, many sentences cannot be said to be either true or false. For instance, questions, proposals, suggestions, commands, and exclamations usually cannot be said to be either true or false, and so are not usually classified as statements. Example, where is Khartoum? Question, let us go to a movie tonight. Proposal, I suggest you get contact lenses. Suggestion, turn off the TV right now. Command, fantastic! Exclamation. We produce an argument when we give a reason for thinking that a claim is true. For instance, let's say the issue is whether Sam should be excused for missing class. Sam says to his instructor, my grandmother died, and I had to miss class to attend the funeral. He has offered a reason for thinking he should be excused for missing class, so he has produced an argument. Whether his argument is any good is another matter. Thus, arguments attempt to persuade us, to influence our beliefs and actions, by giving us reasons to believe this or that, or to act in this way or that. In general, the purpose of logic is to be able to develop methods and techniques that allow us to distinguish good arguments from bad. What are good and bad arguments? Good arguments are those in which the premises really do support the conclusion. Bad arguments are those in which they do not, even though they are claimed to.